Yo, what is up, guys? So a bunch of new Yu-Gi-Oh cards got unveiled on a commercial, and I guess people did their homework. They zoomed up on these, and we got their effects already. But anyways, let's go and check it out. So anyways, the first card that we're going to be checking out is Agoki, the Giant Ogre, which is a level 4 Link Earth warrior effect monster with 3,000 attack. Now, it is going to be the card on the right side, the furthest on the right side Link monster, right next to the Spell and Trap, because this one, well, if you guys can see its attribute, it looks like it is indeed dark. But anyways, let's go check it out. So its links are left, right, bottom left, and bottom right. Oh, left, right, bottom left, bottom right. It's actually like really good if you summon it. That's pretty good. The materials are 3 or more Goki monsters. The first effect says, this card on the field cannot be destroyed by battle. It's unaffected by the activated effects of monsters your opponent controls that have attack equal to or less than this card's attack. So that's pretty decent. Then the second effect says, when this card on the field or a monster this card points to is targeted by an opponent's effect at activation, you can have this card lose 500 attack if you negate that activation. The third effect is, once per turn, if this card's current attack is different from its original attack, quick effect, you can have this card gain 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. So even though you'd have to reduce the attack, you can boost it back up, but that effect only lasts until the end of the turn. I'm guessing the effect of losing it would be permanent. The 1,000 boost is not going to reset the attack, even though sometimes with cards, if you were to flip it face down, which you can't actually do on Link monsters, but if you were to, let's say, Chalice it on the end phase or something, it would reset its attack back to what it was originally. Interesting card. It almost reminds me of like Light and Darkness Dragon. I mean, it's not a bad card. Although three monsters, I don't know. I don't really know the archetype very well. So someone that maybe is more of a veteran, let me know if that card's actually really good for the Goki archetype. Anyways, next up, we're looking at the Sword of Toxic Solitude, which is the equipped spell on the far right, which is the sword card. Anyways, it's an equipped spell card that says you can only equip this card to a monster you control. You can only control one face-up Sword of Toxic Solitude. Second effect says during damage calculation, the equipped monster's attack and defense are doubled. If you control monsters other than the equipped monster, send this card to the graveyard. Wow! Wow, doubling attack and defense? Oh my gosh, holy! I mean, could you guys imagine this with like a Blue Eyes Chaos Max and something's in defense mode? It doubles the damage, and then its attack and defense are you could just like, you could just play Chaos Max, move anything to defense mode, and be like, get one-shotted. That's kind of dirty, dude. I don't know, it's more of a cheese card. It's not that bad. I mean, there might be some crazy effects with this. It does say during damage calc only, so you can't, like, send it to, like, some cards will, like, burn your opponent for the monster's attack. So, there's that downside. But there's a lot of play with this card. I don't know, if you guys got any... I know you guys are going to come up with crazy OTKs. Whoops, that's the wrong button. If you guys got any cool ideas, I would love to see them with this card. I already know there's going to be cheesy things that people are going to get salty when they lose to that card. I would too, though. Like, that's hilarious. Alright, next up, though, a few other cards over here. Now, this one over here is the one on the bottom left. This is a new Strikeblade Valkyrie, or the Strikeblade Maidens, formerly known as. But anyways, Sky Striker Ace Hayate is a new... the other cards, by the way, I guess we haven't had those translated yet. The other card is the Dragoonity card. We've actually seen that already. But anyways, it's a Link 1 Wind machine Link effect monster. Its link is the bottom left, and its materials are 1 non-wind Sky Strike Ace monster. It says you can only special 1 Sky Striker Ace Hayate per turn. It can attack directly. Okay. At the end of damage calculation, if this card battled, you can just send 1 Sky Striker card from your deck to the graveyard. That actually helps out the deck a little bit, especially if you're trying to reset some of them. With, of course, the multi-roll, you're able to just pretty much, that's like almost searching out the card if you have multi-roll. That's a great card. Definitely great for the archetype. And also, you're putting another spell in the graveyard, which helps out the archetype in general. Next up, we have Saiken World Legacy World Crown. So that is a level 6 Dark Machine monster, which is going to be the card on the bottom middle here. Actually, all the rest of the cards, except for I think the Ritual, we already know what they are. Let's just the next one, the Ritual. Okay. Anyways, this is the World Legacy World Crown. And it's a level 6 Dark Machine effect monster with 2,000 attack and 2,000 defense points. It says you can only special summon this card with the first effect of this card's name once per turn, and you can only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. First effect says you can special summon this card from your hand to your main monster zone that the link monster points to in defense position. The second effect says when a monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck activates an effect, you can tribute this card, negate the activation, and destroy that card. That's really good. That's insanely good. But the third effect says if this card is normal summon, is tributed, you get to add one World Legacy spell trap. Wow. From your deck to your hand. So you get to like replenish this card. That's really good. That is insanely good. And it's got like decent stats too. Wow. That's so easy to special. Does anyone else think this card's kind of broken? You just special summon it. Now it does say that you can only use the first and third effect. But this effect, when it's like such a good hand trap. This is so easy. When a monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck, that's so easy. That's way too easy. Now, I mean, like I said, it's got, and you could use it as a... Dude, this card is insane. Okay, let me know if I'm over-exaggerating or overhyping this card, but I feel like World Crown is just, like, next level, like... That's amazing. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, next up we have more cards. Okay, so we have one new. There's another Cyber Dragon card and another Dragoonity card. I didn't even know what the heck that thing was, honestly. All right, so first off, wait, I want to see the. Wait, hold on. Oh, the Cyber Rev system is the normal spell card. It says special summon a Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, it can't be destroyed by card effects. Not too bad at all, especially if you go for if you go for Cyber Dragon Infinity and you're like, oh, I'm guaranteeing absorbing. You can't. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Let me know, guys, how many you would play in your Cyber Dragon deck. The problem that I have with Cyber Dragon, sometimes, like, you just, like, lose. I don't know if it's necessarily, like, getting brick hands, but, like, I don't know. There's just times where the deck just doesn't perform. This could be another one of those cards that would be added into that pool of, like, dude, I can't even play, dude. But, I don't know. Cyber Dragons are getting a little bit better, and, I would, if it was from your deck, this card, oh, way too good, though. But it doesn't have any downsides. You can activate as many as you want per turn, right? And a lot of them do count as Cyber Dragon, obviously, in the graveyard. So it's a great card, though, for sure, for sure. And obviously, now we have another card to search out with of course, the level 2 one. Shoot. It's been like it's only been like a day, and I forgot the name. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh gosh, what is it? It's the level. Oh, hold on. What is that card's name? Core. That's what it was. Core. This is the one that searches out. You gotta add a Cyber Spell Trap. That's the one. Okay, but anyways, we have a new Dragoonity as well. Dragoonity Sonatus. So it's a, let me move this down a little bit. So it's a level 4 Wing Beast effect monster with 1800 attack, 600 defense points. You can only use this card's name first effect once per turn. The first effect is you can discard a Dragoonity card to equip a Dragoonity tuner from your deck to this card. Also, you can't special summon monsters in the extra deck for the rest of it except for Dragoonity monsters. And then the second effect is if a Dragoonity card or cards you control would be destroyed in battle by card effect, you destroy a Dragoonity card equipped to this instead. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Since you can only activate this effect once per turn, I was thinking, oh, that's pretty cool because you can protect this card by just getting rid of the other card, and then you just re-equip another card. But unfortunately, it doesn't really help out, like, the problem. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have played against Dragoonities, but back in the day, you would just Valor and their turn would be passed. Like, they'd summon, they'd quit, Valor. It was kind of it. I don't know. I mean, I know Valor's not, like, a really hot card right now anyways, but it is equipping, so I don't think you can Ash Blossom it, right? Because I don't know. I'll have to reread Ash Blossom. But I believe that it's not sending it. It wouldn't be counting as sending it to the graveyard anyways, because it's just equipping it straight to it. But anyways, it's a decent little card. I just don't think that it's really going to make it super, super strong. I guess technically, if this card does get special summoned via another effect, you could then activate its effect. I mean, it's like I said, it's not a bad card, but unfortunately, if this was, like, you can activate this twice, because it would protect itself from, like, any potential, like, other card, it'd be a little bit better. But anyways, there's another card that got announced. This one was actually announced yesterday, but I didn't cover it. But it is Celestial Sextant. It's actually a pretty interesting card. It's just basically draw power that can be used in a lot of different decks. So Celestial Sextant is a normal spell card that says you can only activate one of them per turn. You return one level 6 monster from your hand or that is face up on your side of the field to the bottom of its owner's deck. Draw 2 cards. So this could actually be good for multiple reasons. Obviously, I'm not sure what's in the picture. It looks like some type of spellcaster. But I was thinking that easily Heradic Dragons can use it if you're playing any variant of like heroes with the Malicious. Destiny Hero Malicious, you don't really want to have multiple in your hand. You reset it, you get to draw 2 cards. That's kind of cool. Now the downsides is you can only activate 1 per turn. But going back to this other card that we were just looking at, a card that I was really hyped up about. Like, I think this card is broken, though. The fact that I can just be like, oh, I'm supposed to summon a 2000. Yes, it's in defense mode, but it's still Stepping Stone. It's still got stats. It's still an allure target. You can just negate. Like, it's good. At least I think so. But again, if I'm somehow, like, the first is... Yeah, I just think it's so dang good. Like, it's so dang good. Like, you can make anything as long as there's a link zone. It's just like, bam, negate. Anyways, those are the new cards, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of them. If you guys got any cool combos, let me know. I always love seeing you guys' stuff. If you guys want to send it in to asianizereplays@gmail.com. Of course, I'll give you guys a shout out and give you guys credit. And then also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I love checking out new Yu-Gi-Oh cards and figuring out crazy combos. And I know that sword one. I know that sword one is going to see some play just for cheesy decks. And I don't know, dude. One punch OTKs are definitely going to be a thing. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm signing out.